Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another installment of Why the Hell Am I Showing Up in Your Recommended? That's right. You know, a question I've been asked quite a few times, though it's been a while since the last time I've done a live stream. You know, it's been 3 minutes or less. Like, more like a minute. Minute? 2 minutes? 3 minutes? You know what? I have no idea. You know, it's something like that. Something like that. With that being said, hello, Fallon Solaris. I'm very good at pronouncing stuff, of course. And congratulations on being the first person in chat. Hello, Donjo. Hello, Cammy Boy, saying first. Well, that's a lie, considering the fact that you're third. And hello, Robin. Don't know why you're accusing me of being a furry. Okay. I would never. Anyways. Meow. Meow indeed, and welcome back, Caught Off. Very good to have you here. Hello, Steph. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. You know, it's always nice to have regulars here. But, hopefully I can do well in the algorithm, despite the fact that I haven't been streaming at all for the past week. Alright? Until today! Hello, a Gaming 50 saying morning. Good morning to you as well. Hello, Damian Franklin saying you're so attractive, I'm gonna melt. You're so dreaming. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I would never, says the one that used to have cat ears. I still have cat ears, by the way. They make the little jingle noise. If later on we get like a bunch of people here and they really want me to wear the cat ears, I will. Hope everything's been well. Thank you, Cage Savior. Oh my god. Why did I almost say Cage Survivor? I'm very illiterate, of course. But yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm mentally ill. Yes, I was not streaming for a week because I was very depressed. But that's besides the point, okay? Are you telling me that you think that your favorite YouTuber isn't a mentally ill freak that belongs in a psych ward? Well, let me tell you, that's some fake-ass news, all right? You think that Fox News and CNN are fake news? Well, let me tell you, all right? The real fake news is thinking that YouTubers like me are not mentally ill. Not that any of you would actually think that, by the way, all right? Everybody knows that we're mentally ill at this point, all right? It's par for the course. Name a single not mentally ill YouTuber right now. You can't. It's physically impossible. There's literally no such thing, all right? Oh my god, I'm lucky today. You sure are. Hope you're doing okay. Hello, the weather is good for some nerd shit today. You know, it's good for that every day. Yeah, the weather is always good for staying inside, because inside it's always roughly the same temperature, like, you know, room temperature, for example. If it's, you know, greater than or less than room temperature, that generally means it's probably preferable to be inside than outside. It's probably just like a more extreme version of that outside, but that's besides the point. Markiplier, yes, I am Markiplier. But yeah, chat, we're actually a part of the r/Markiplier community. All right, everybody here is from r/Markiplier. Actually, that's right. You know, I'm a huge proponent of the Markiplier community. I can't lie, I have the biggest crush on you. Being here makes me nervous a little. Well, fair enough. I mean, everyone has crushes. It's fine. I don't judge. I love how we were arguing about what would sell better. I said bathwater, lol. I was not even paying attention to that, but you know what? That sounds about right. That sounds pretty much par for the course for the Femyoz live chat. And, yeah. Today is the perfect day for fentanyl. Oh, sorry, fentanyl. I almost read it as Femyoz. And then I kind of did. You know, it's because I'm out here fentanyl maxing. Don't you know? All right? We love fentanyl over here. Really? Yes, really. I have a loaf of bread that's about to expire. Might go to a pond and feed it to the ducks. Yeah, honestly, if you're not going to eat it, if that shit is stale as fuck, you may as well, you know, get some use out of it. Femi armpit sweat would sell like liquid gold. I'm confident. Yes. You know what? Chat. Should I start selling my armpit sweat or my bathwater? What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat below. That's right. Apparently bread is really bad for ducks. Okay, don't feed the ducks bread if it's bad for them, okay? both. Okay, if you have to pick one, all right? All right, you don't get to cheat by saying Femyoz armpit sweat mixed with bathwater, all right? I know those are very delicious, all right? Those are very delicious. But, I can assure you that, see, sweat is in the bathwater. Yeah, but you know what isn't in the bathwater? Waxed, lightly weathered cut copper stairs. And you know what? You know what that means? You know what that fucking means? It could be better. All right? Anything could be better. But it's a would you rather question. So you don't get to put waxed, lightly weathered, chiseled copper stairs. That's actually the longest Minecraft. Oh god, no, there's more. There's ones that are worse than that. Waxed, lightly weathered, chiseled, grated copper, dude. Chat, have you ever had bath water mixed with armpit sweat mixed with waxed, lightly weathered, chiseled, grated copper? No, I think not. I think not. All right, you're lying if you're telling me that you have. You know? Anyways. I had all the negativity you get because I'm like your biggest fan. I absolutely love you. Yeah, I mean, it's par for the course. Part of being a content creator is some people will hate you for existing. You know, especially if you commit the heinous crime of being transgender and existing. Oh god, the horror! Holy shit! How terrifying! Oh no! The longest is actually from an April Fool's update. Well, I'm talking about things that are in real updates that exist. Okay? Ducks are rapists, so I have no compulsion against feeding them. Okay, alright. Great stuff. Wonderful. Glad to see we've come to some very great conclusions in chat. You are so beautiful. Can you give out your snap? You want me to just give out my Snapchat on live? Oh my lord. You guys are so down bad. I think they're jealous because they're not trans. True. Imagine being cisgender. April Fool's updates exist. Yeah, but they're not real updates, okay? They're not actually, like, a part of the real game, okay? But anyways, what's on the agenda for today's stream? Well, we're gonna start out by just chatting, and then, I think that one of the things we're gonna watch, we're probably not gonna get through the entire thing, because we've already covered this person. But, basically, we found this, very interesting individual called Minestress Rowe. Hashtag truth teller for the Lord. Be blessed of hashtag God, everyone. Hashtag host, hashtag truth teller, Rashana Pravos. Since July 2023, hashtag we have hashtag traveled and hashtag served 17 states. Pointy emoji, 18 cities, hashtag blah, blah, blah. All right? This is a hashtag God ordained, orchestrated, and operated platform. All right? It's being run by God. All right? God himself is running that platform. All right? So, basically, long story short, we found this absolute schizophrenic. Look, they're even woke. They have pronouns in their bio. They don't go by they, them in their streams. But, I mean, I don't know. They don't come across as particularly woke. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Religious extremism is like the opposite of woke. But, you know, that's besides the point. That's besides the point. What I want to take a look at, okay, after the just chatting segment, all right? After I talk to you guys for a little bit, all right? I want to watch, all right, and I've only seen part of it. This absolute masterpiece of a video, all right? It's her most popular one called "The Angry Black Woman is Still Alive, Exposing Jamalia," all right? I want to know the beef between her and Jamalia, all right? All right, this is the fucking greatest shit ever, all right? This is what we live for, all right? And then maybe afterwards, if we have time, you know, if we somehow make it through that entire thing, we can watch this one. It's a minute long, where she exposes that Jamalia Gooden with evidence. H, you know, it's not cut off. This is like the title just ends in H. I don't I don't fucking know why it ends in the letter H. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't know, chat, you tell me. With that being said, Zer/Zer self, true. Fucking liberals turning God gay, very true, you know? I'm not here to hate. I just can't see myself ever thinking this is acceptable. No, dude. Being transgender on the internet? Are you telling me that you think that this behavior is acceptable? God starts with G, so does gay. Holy shit, you got a point. You're not wrong. Anyways. Sometimes when I wear a miniskirt, my balls hang out. Anyone else have this problem? Yeah, dude. My balls are absolutely massive. And you know what else is massive? Anyways. Aw, shit, I'm a straight woman. Damn it, kind of anyway. Quote unquote normal, by the way. I'm trans too. Have a nice day. Hell yeah. Welcome to Transgender Gang. That's right. I'm pretty sure it says in the Bible that God is trans. I could be wrong, though. No, you could not be wrong. Because Jesus was a black, transgender, disabled, wheelchair-bound, deaf, blind woman of color. All right? He died for our sins. Anyways. Just wanted to come in and say you are looking stunning today. Hello from Australia. Hello! Hello, Sazzle. Hope you're doing well. No! God is not trans. Really? Then why does she use she/her pronouns? Explain that one, liberal. Anyways, I fucking love that. As we should. As we should. I didn't put it in my Instagram bio, did I? What? Okay. Who fucking cares? I just stated it. Oh, shit. Don't worry. He's just stating things, alright? Just stating things. Alright? Don't you worry. So that means you got a boyfriend? No, I got a girlfriend. Your opinion is not safe from satirization. That's true. Nobody's opinion is. You into guys or girls? Look, women are hot, so... Women. But also guys. Guys are fucking hot, too. Alright? I know, crazy. What? You can like both? What? I thought it had to be one or the other. What the heck? Whoa, that's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. Do you believe in Jesus? Yes! Jesus is my favorite transgender foot fetishist. I like the part where they have a foot fetish. And where G dies on the cross for our sins. Alright, Jesus was my favorite troon. That's right. Anyways. Let's see here. But you're a guy yourself, so how does that work? Wait, hold on a minute. Even if I was a guy, I can still want to fuck women and men. In what world are those two things mutually exclusive? Make it make fucking sense. Let's normalize calling yourself hot. True, especially if you look like Trumpster Bob, okay? Alright, have you guys seen this beautiful, absolutely stunning specimen known as Trumpster Bob? Well, if you haven't, I'm about to show you for a brief moment, okay? Alright? Now, some people call him Meth Santa. Others call him a deranged lunatic. But I call him Daddy. Because that's what he is in my heart.
The good news? Our advances in gene splicing have opened up a whole new
Look at this beautiful specimen.
We've learned more from genetics and
eating cum off of the spoon. Oh, yeah.
So,
Dude, I love how he's zoning out, you know? It's like when Elon Musk is, in a fucking K-hole, he doesn't really understand his surroundings. Kind of looks like that.
when you say you want to sponsor an
Dude,
attraction,
this is some riveting stuff, by the way. Yes, he's starting to get the dementia eyes. But, I think what you meant to say is he's enlightened. He doesn't have dementia. He's enlightened. He sees things that we can't. Due to his sheer intellectual superiority. Speaking of intellectual superiority, did you know that greater than 99.9% of house fires happen to people that haven't liked this stream? That's right. That's a real statistic and it's true. So if you don't want to die in a house fire, make sure to double tap your screen to smash like. Anyways, let's see. You'll be punished by God eventually. Yeah, dude. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Whatever helps you sleep at night. This is hard to watch. Look, I'm sure you're very hard, but like, keep that shit to yourself, man, please. God damn. I don't know what's going on, but I'm enjoying my stay. Let's fucking go! Yes! Skull Kid 11 enjoying their stay. As they should. Alright? That's the way that it should be. Alright? That's right. Alright? If you're not enjoying your stay, I'm gonna be very angry. I'm gonna take your fentanyl away. That's right. And you don't want me to take your fentanyl away. Because I've been subtly behind the scenes putting that in your water, in your food. You have no idea, but you're addicted to fentanyl, and once I take it away, you're gonna go through the worst withdrawal. And as the Lord and Savior once proclaimed, you too will be in a state where you need to say, I can't breathe! Because you don't have your fentanyl. But lo and behold, we have been blessed by George Droid, the Lord and Savior, to have bountiful levels of fentanyl. Plentiful fentanyl meters on the rise. People think that we're slowly descending into chaos, but I think not. This is the future. Alright? We have visionaries like Elon Musk, who are in a K-hole constantly because they're ketamine maxing. And visionaries like me and George Droid, the ultimate fent reactor. That's right. Double tap to smash like if you love fentanyl. That's right. I see you. I know who you are. Yes, you! Yeah, you haven't liked your stream yet. You think that's gonna go unnoticed? You think I'm not gonna take away your fentanyl? Ooh, bold assumption from you. Because I have installed the Fent Reactor 17.40, and there is nothing you can do to stop me. That's right. Yes, Future and Fent both start with the letter F. This is true. Feels like you're ripping off Sam Hyde? Fuck you! Look, if it sounds like something Sam Hyde would say, it's because Sam Hyde is funny, and I'm also a failed comedian. So, there's that. And, she's doing a Keffels bit? No, if I was gonna do a Keffels bit, that would require I fucking talk at less than the quartering speed, alright? I'd have to be talking at 0.5 times speed, alright? I'd have to be like, recently, Kiwi Farms has led a harassment campaign. I refuse, alright? I refuse to talk that slowly. Who do you think I am? Keffels, the quartering? No. Alright? I refuse. Alright? Dude, I'm like if Sam Hyde was a leftist and decided to troon out instead of experiencing twink death. That's right. And, there's some other differences. But, we're not gonna get into it. Yes, Kiwi Farms has led an attack on my life that has left me scarred and deformed. But I assure you, my resolve has never been stronger. That's what you should have done. Missed opportunity. If I was Keffels, I would have done that shit. Alright? That's right, everybody.
Anyways.
Holy shit, the camera moves. Holy shit! It's moving! Fuck! Why is it moving? Holy shit, it's alive! No! Anyways, where were we? Anyways. Hope you get help. Keffels is too lame to Palpatine Max. True. I just joined and immediately got deep voice jump scared, as you should, hotel room player 2.
As you should.
We're all damaged, lol. True, we're all broken and mentally ill. That's right. Anyways, chat, I have an idea for a Minecraft update, okay? What if they added the conservative update? Think about it. They could add, you know, cutting taxes for the rich. That's a thing they could add. Ooh, I have an idea. If you do anything that's perceived as even remotely gay, you get sent to the conversion therapy dimension. Yes, that's right. I knew this was a boy before even looking at him. This is true. All right, Scott W., with incredible foresight, predicted the next vertical live stream. Didn't even see what I looked like. But using his telepathic abilities, was able to detect that I was secretly a boy the whole time. Holy fucking shit! God damn, that's crazy. God damn! Anyways, who are you, bro? Did you just who megalol me? On my live stream chat? The real question is, who are you? ASMR with the, oh god, okay. It's a retarded child. It's one of them kids that takes the short bus to school. Alright, anyways, I think we've, yeah, I don't... Anyways. Today I learned that YouTube has vertical live streams. Yes, that's right. I show up in your shorts feed. That's right. Yeah, you better not scroll by. If you scroll by, then how are you gonna donate to my fentanyl addiction? You know? Anyways. Let's see. Did you have the surgery? Which one? Which one? Show us the Mr. Crab builds. Take a step back. The Mr. Crab build. When the fuck did I build Mr. Krabs? What are we talking about? Somebody explain? You donate me? No, you donate me, Sandra! Sandra McDonald, you donate me. Alright, I won't scroll by. Time for fun. Let's fucking go! Fentanyl time! That's right. Yeah. Anyways. Do you have a deep voice?
No, my voice is very high-pitched. Especially for a woman.
I have the most high... I can make it a little bit deeper like this. But,
Nah, I mean, my voice can get pretty high.
And, yeah, I know. Isn't that so awesome? Your brain is garbage. Billy Bob! How could you say this to me? Billy Bob, no! Billy Bob! Billy Bob, you take that back right now! How could you say this about me? Who the flip told you you could be this beautiful? Ah, well, thank you. I don't think anybody did. Bro, chill, you're built different.
You better believe I am. I am the most built different motherfucker imaginable. Yes, the deep voice is very OP.
It's gonna, you know, double tap the smash like, okay? Double tap the smash like, all right? I just noticed, okay? We're currently streaming in front of 237 of our closest friends and family, but we only have 30 likes.
Fix that right now, chat, or there will be severe consequences. Double tap the smash like.
Anyways, where was I? Yes, let's get to at least 50 likes. I mean, we're 9 likes away. I mean, come on. All you gotta do is double tap. It's free, easy. Boosts me in the algorithm. I want to do this as a career one day. You know, as a full-time career. We're not there yet. But any and all support is always very much appreciated. The more support, the merrier. Anyways. Yo, thank you for 50 likes, everybody. Thank you. WTF, yeah. Get back to something useful if you want to be liked, stupid. Dude, if you're not making a tutorial video on the fucking vertical live feed, alright? You best believe I'm not gonna be smashing like, alright? You better be doing a useful tutorial from start to finish in a vertical live where people are randomly scrolling by. Yes, of course. Yes, let me give the 20 awesome Fortnite tips and tricks to become the best gamer and get the victory royale. Thank you for your incredible suggestions. Loving that energy, girl. Fuck yeah, let's go! It must eat you alive that trans people are no longer recognized in the US. Well, according to Trump's executive order, everyone's a female, right? Because it's stated at conception, not at birth. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. God damn, everyone's a fucking woman now. God damn it. No, we're all women. Take the fucking pink pill. All right, anyways. Show some cheeks. Yeah, I'm sure you would enjoy that. Everyone's a female, not everyone will I'm saying on the basis of the executive order from Trump. You know, if you were paying attention, you would know that was the argument I was making. She estradiol in my nuts until I woman. Very true. Very true. Anyways. 360 for the camera. Remember, chat. Every $5 equals a Skirt Go Spinny. Per the request of the donator, of course. Lily Tino wannabe. Look, I'm gonna be real. Lily Tino is fucking cringe. But it's not always for the reasons that people think. I don't know. Does she suck? Yeah. Is she an attention whore? Yeah. Is she a clout-chasing grifter? Abso-fucking-lutely. Is she narcissistic? Absolutely. Should she have taken pictures in a public restroom? Absolutely the fuck not. But, I'm gonna be real. I don't think she would be getting the amount of hate that she does if she was just a cis woman. Right? Why? Because society has a fucking double standard. If it was a cis woman, no one would care. Now, if it was a cis woman and I saw it, I'd be like, yeah, this person fucking sucks. The content is ass. Right? Which is my position now. Anyways. Let's see. I mean, I kind of disagree because men hate women too. Yeah, but that's like... Dude, the thing is that men hate women for are different, okay? Like, those aren't the same things. But some of them are. Some of them are. But, this is definitely a Biden supporter. Dog, Biden didn't even run in 2024. What? Well, it's like you're stuck in the COVID era. You're stuck in the big 2020. Like, goddamn. You're cute as fuck. Why, thank you. Anyways. Democrat or Republican? Neither. I'm far left. But I vote Democrat pragmatically. Even though both parties... Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. It said, please recharge headset. this motherfucking pair of headphones decided, what if I just died in the middle of stream when you're getting a bunch of concurrence? Wouldn't that be hilarious? Yes, that would be awesome. Now, wouldn't it? I love when it does that. It's my favorite. Yes. The greatest. Alright, we're fucking back.
We're fucking back, bitches.
Anyways. Let's see here. The headphones just joined the 41%. True. Very true. They absolutely just did. Anyways. There's your real voice. Both of them are my real voice. This requires more effort, honestly, than this. Are you a voice actor or just change voices for fun? I change it for fun. My voice normally sounds like this. I did voice training because I'm a fucking tranny. Okay, of course I did. And, honestly, this requires more effort now because I don't use the muscles required to make my voice sound like this as much as I use the ones required to make my voice sound like this. So it used to be the opposite. It used to be this one was forced. But now that I'm used to this one, it's the other way around, right? Like, have you ever noticed that, like, if you have, like, if for example, let's say you have, like, a really bad cold where, like, you lose your voice for a couple weeks, right? And talking just fucking strains it, right? So you can't talk, for the most part, right? You go out of your way to avoid it. And then even after you're done being sick, your voice is still kind of gone. It's not because you're still, it's not like, it's not because there's like any sickness going on in terms of your vocal cords or anything like that. It's just because those muscles have been not active for a little bit. You know what I mean? Anyways. What do you think is better, Biden or Trump? Well, I mean, if I had to choose one, Biden, but neither. They both suck. But yeah, like if I was in the voting booth, yeah, I'd vote Biden over Trump. He's the one that sucks less, all right? He's the one that sucks less. All right? Ooh, such a controversial take. Anyways. Sorry you have to deal with people in chat. I mean, they're just boosting me in the algorithm. They're boosting. Honestly, here's the thing. The only thing that's, like, annoying about them is that sometimes just, like, normal viewers don't like to see them, right? It affects them far more than it could possibly affect me, right? That's, like, the one downside of it. Personally, I don't give a shit. Anyways. Walmart has 3 bathrooms. One is for families, but it's only one room, so no stalls in a single occupancy. Can we just start? Dude, okay, unironically, we should make bathrooms better. Okay, no more fucking stalls where it's like, oh yeah, what if we have it where it's like, these like really shitty fucking, like you can peek through the cracks, which I'm terrified of people doing to me. It's an irrational fear to an extent, but like, I don't know, what if somebody fucking climbs under the stall door thingy, or like and then starts filming me or some shit, or like they're looking through the cracks because they're creepy as fuck. I don't know, there's some fucking freaks out there. I don't know. Look, the fact of the matter is, we should make them not like that. Okay? It should be like a hallway, all right? The bathroom should be like a hallway with like a line of like doors, all right? And each door is like its own bathroom, okay? So it'll have like a toilet paper, a sink, soap, and something to dry your hands with, okay? All right? Think about it. It's infinitely better. Infinitely better. Anyways. Where was I? It's all dumb. Transphobic fuckers are creepy with their fixations on their neighbor's underwear part. Yeah, it's very strange. Very strange. No space for it. No, there's absolutely fucking space for it. Bathrooms are perfect as they are. Josh, assuming that you're a guy, your name is Josh. I don't know. I could be wrong on that, but I assume you use the guy's restroom. In what world? I mean, both bathrooms are shit, by the way. The guy's restroom is significantly worse, okay? I'm telling you, significantly more disgusting. In what world is the guy's restroom fucking perfect? It's just some of the most disgusting shit imaginable. Right? Whereas if I go into one of the family restrooms or whatever, like the gender neutral restrooms, those are clean as shit. Fucking pristine. You can actually use them. And it's not disgusting. Yo, thank you, Brutal Impact, for the 2, saying thoughts on Country Thug 352. Aw, dude, greatest rapper of all time. He's my favorite meth addict. I like when he's addicted to meth and, you know, spits absolute bars into the microphone, you know? You're a pedophile for going into little girl's bathroom. Dog, it's the women's restroom. Like, would you argue that, like, a guy that goes into the men's restroom is a pedophile for going to the little boy's bathroom? That doesn't make any fucking sense. It was like such a stupid argument. Anyways. Wait, do you use the women's restroom? It depends on where I am, honestly. Depends on where I am, if I'm on a time crunch. How safe either option would be. I don't know, I sort of calculated in my head. Ideally, there's a fucking gender-neutral restroom. I'd rather use that. Those are objectively better. Anyways. Let's see. You need God in your life? You need evidence of God. That's what you need. Oh, wait, there is none. Oh, shit. Dude, this is like such bad rage bait. This is the worst rage. Dude, I am a professional rage baiter. You can't rage bait me. Impossible. Alright. You're fucking amazing. Let's go! I certainly hope I am. Society ain't real. True. Society is a figment of our imagination. That's right. You are not a rage baiter? I don't know. I don't think you've seen the shit that I've said about religion. I've said some crazy things about Christianity and Islam over some of my past streams. I don't know. I try not to be too repetitive, right? I try to do other things. Yo, thank you, James Reams, for the $2. Very much appreciated. I could make you rage even with you knowing I'm rage baiting. Yeah, honestly, dude, there are a few people that are able to do that. Not necessarily to me, but in general. You're hot, lol? Why, thank you. Super pretty. Aw, thank you. I believe in Jesus, but I also believe in being a decent person. Yeah, and that's all I can really ask for. Just be a fucking decent-ass person. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Anyways, I don't think we're real. True. We live in a fuck off, fly. Oh my god. I always feel a little bit bad when I kill a fly. But it's like, dude, motherfuckers move so fast that it's like... I don't know. Hey, thank you, X Motif, for the one saying hi. Just wanted to say I wish I could pull off the fit that you wear because it's so pretty. Sorry, I can't donate more. I'm broke as fuck. Never feel like you have to donate anything, okay? By the way, this is the first time I have seen your channel. Can you explain it in like 2 sentences? Genuinely curious, TBH. Molly/X Motif. Yeah, so, basically, I make fun of weird right-wingers and transphobic people. I do a lot of just chatting, so stuff like this. And I do some other schizo shit. I make fun of, like, weird lolcow figures. Generally, they're right-wing, so it's morally justified. Yo, thank you, Unknown, for the £5, saying, people forget that trans guys exist. I'm one. Especially when it comes to the bathroom debate. Like, they want me in women's bathrooms? Yeah. No, literally. Like, Hold on. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Alright? Alright? Like, are y'all telling me? Are y'all telling me you really want this motherfucker in the women's restroom, but not, I don't know, like, ContraPoints? Like, you're worried about ContraPoints in the women's restroom, or me. But this guy, well, you see, he has XX chromosomes, so he's biologically allowed to be in the women's restroom, and that's totally fine and won't make anybody uncomfortable. Like, okay. Sure. Lovely. Like, sorry, you want this guy in the women's restroom? This guy right here belongs in the women's restroom because he has XX chromosomes. But I don't know, like, but a fucking 5'6" trans woman that can't even do 10 push-ups is a real threat to women's safety. Okay, sure. Sure. If it's XX, it's not a guy. Okay, so you want this person in the women's restroom. You think this person belongs in the women's restroom. This man right here, yes! He should be in the women's restroom. That's where he belongs. Look, I'm sorry, but like, for the group of people that claims to have common sense, you sure as shit don't when it comes to this topic. Because holy shit, fucking use your eyes. Like, I don't even have to make an argument. I don't have to make an argument. Like, if you think that this guy belongs in the women's restroom because he has XX chromosomes, then, like, you're fucking retarded. You're stupid as shit. Fucking come on. It's not a guy. Okay, do you think that be honest, do you think that the average woman would be more comfortable with, I don't know, me going into the women's restroom or this guy? Who do you think? Be honest, okay? Anybody that says, yeah, I think that this fucking buff dude with a beard would be more normal to see in the women's restroom than somebody that looks like you, then I know you're lying. You're both men. So you think that trans men are men? Let's go! Let's go! He has XX chromosomes, motherfucker. Neither? Yeah, you're evading the question. Yo, thank you, Unknown, for the £2 saying, seriously, why use the R slur? You mean retard? Because I'm anti-tone policing. I'm far left, but, like, I'm far left in terms of, like, socialism is based and trans people deserve rights. And shit like that. Alright? I'm, when it comes to tone policing, I'm kind of against that. Also, I'm autistic, so, like, if anything, like, I'm allowed to use that word. So, like, I'm sorry, but you're an ableist. Dude, I'm sorry, but ableist language is ingrained in our everyday vernacular all the time, okay? Look, I'm not one to fucking tone police. I think that shit's fucking dumb as shit. Anyways. Autistic? Damn, she's retarded. Damn right I am! Anyways. Where is the dislike button, dude? If you double tap, then you like. If you triple tap, then you dislike. There you go. Hope that helps. You're so hot, I'd let you ruin my life and be happy. God damn! God damn. Anyways. Let's see here. Where was I going? What was I yapping about, chat? I lost my train of thought. My train of thought has disappeared. It's dissipated. Alright? That's right. Even your deep voice was soft? No, it's very, very masculine. Barron Trump looks like a trans. True! Absolutely, dude. Dude, I support on their transition. That's right. Lost my train of thought too? Yeah. Anyways. No, he doesn't! Yeah, he does. Dude, you can't tell me that Barron Trump doesn't look like a tranny. Alright? Obviously he does. What rights? Does everybody else have that trans/gays don't? Well, in red states, a lot of people don't have access to necessary medical care if they're trans, so there's that. Not to mention the bathroom bills that, I don't know, force trans women and, to go into women's, or sorry, to go into men's restrooms, and trans men to go into women's restrooms, which is fucking stupid, by the way, because, well, trans man, who looks like a man, but technically has XX chromosomes, so by law, he had to use the fuck off fly. By law, he had to use the women's restroom. Guess what? He got fucking beat up for using the women's restroom. Because people thought he was transitioning the other direction. He got fucking hate crimes. Pretty sure he got killed. Oh shit. Yeah, it's almost like, I don't know, Republican politicians target us or something. Holy shit, who would have guessed? Republican politicians are evil? Holy shit. No fucking way. Wow, that was a shocker. Scooby-Doo supports trans and gay rights. Let's go! We got Scooby-Doo on our side. You ever watch Vladimir videos? I have watched some of his shit. He's quite entertaining. You need to get an electric fly swatter. I think that we have one of those downstairs. Maybe. I don't know. Have you always been mentally ill? You better believe I have. When have I not been mentally ill? Absolutely never. Hey, thank you, Hotel Room Player 2, for the 10 euros. You beautiful fucking bastard, saying, I find it funny when people call Democrats left-wing. In Finland, our fascist party supports universal healthcare and climate action, while flying flags of our 30s fascists. I checked their site, lol. Goddamn! Goddamn. You know, that sounds about right. You are 100% out of touch with reality. Go get some professional help. It's obvious that you need it. Dude, why are you so angry? You're so mad. Anyways. Vladimir... No! We're talking about, Vlad NCL. The YouTuber. Vlad is sexy. I like femmes with deep voices. Oh, hell yeah. Anyways. I heard a lobotomy helps transitioning a lot. Really? You should go try it out. Try it out for yourself. Do it. Show us the results, see, so we know if it's safe to do or not. Your dad must be so proud. He sure is. He's so proud, in fact, that he went to get extra milk and cigarettes. And, you know, he's very picky when it comes to selecting milk, I think, because, you know, it's been a while, and, you know, he hasn't returned, but he's gonna be back any minute now. Alright, don't you worry. Alright, he said he would be back. He said he would be back 3 years ago. 3 years, 2 months, and 15 days ago. He said he would be back with the milk and cigarettes. But don't worry, guys. He's gonna be back any minute now. Anyways. Let's see. Seen enough? Hope this guy finds his balls before it's too late. Oh, shit! Where did my balls go? No! Fuck! Chat, has anybody seen my ball sack? Oh, fuck, where did I leave it? Is it in my drawer? Oh, let's see. Oh, dude, it's not in my drawer. Dude, where the fuck is my goddamn ball sack? Shit! Chat, can you find my ball sack? Dude, chat, we should do Dora the Explorer. But instead of finding regular objects, it's you guys help me find my ball sack. That's right. You ate them? No! Shit! Fuck! God damn it! How could you do this? Start looking. Yeah, dude, I'm looking. I can't find it, dude. Chat, where do you think it would be? Do you know where I left my ball sack? I don't know. Do you support open borders? Yes. You know what? I actually support forced immigration. I think everybody should be forced to immigrate to America, actually, to make the number go up. Because then we're number one! Woo! Alright? Like, kidnap all of the people from every other country into America, and then America become ultimate superpower! Yay! That's right! Anyways. Lamau, we're doomed? Nuh-uh. Dude, we're gonna make the country grow by importing all of the immigrants. Against their will. We're gonna kidnap them all. And we're gonna, dude, think about it. Dude, the fentanyl market, dude, that's gonna be booming. Oh, yeah. Yo, thank you, Merles, for the 111, saying as a trans man myself. 3.5 years on T, I am finally passing way more than I initially dreamed / hoped. So, I can no longer justify using the women's restroom when the men's is too gross or busy, lol. Yeah, yup. Have fun using the men's restroom, bitch! That shit is fucking nasty. Oh, I do not miss it. I do not miss it. At all. Fuck that shit. Ow! Why is my hair so tangled? Ow. Can't pass no matter what I do? Yo, I felt that. I'm always gonna be a little bit clocky, I think. Ow. To be fair, I've been on HRT for a bit over 2 years. Like, 2 years and a month, roughly. Ouch. That hurt. Owie. Stop ignoring me. I'm sorry, I can't read every chat message. It's very, bad rage baiter. I'm a great rage baiter. Anyways. I'm the best of them all. I'm better than you at it. I've been on E for like 2.5 years now. I still look awful, haha. Well, you're just like me then. Ayy. Have you seen any non-binary people IRL? A few. I've met a few. Why do you ask? To be fair, I go out of my way to interact with queer people, but you would not act like this in public? Dog, I'm on a public platform. The fuck you mean I wouldn't act like this in public? This is like the most public thing you can do. Femyoz, you would never act like this in public. You say, as I'm streaming, acting like this in public? Like in front of, like, over 100 people? The fuck you mean? You're in your room? Dude, is YouTube a private or a public platform? Like, when I upload a video, and I set it to public, is that a private video or a public video? It's a public video, right? Where people can fucking see it? Anyways. This is not in public, though, man? Then how are you watching? If this isn't publicly available content, then what the fuck is it? God damn. Lifelong pharma patient. Well, I'll take having a better life and being a lifelong pharma patient than being fucking miserable and dying of AIDS and not taking medication. Okay? That's right. You just got rage baited. Fuck! God damn it! Okay. Congrats on passing. Thank you. I don't know if I don't think I do. But thank you regardless. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Rush from the bottom up to avoid breakage. Oh shit, okay, bet. Is that real? You fucking do. You guys are too nice. Also, welcome back, Carson. Good to see you again. You passed so well, really? I don't know. I feel like people just say that to be nice. I can't tell. I don't know. I feel like I just look kind of androgynous. Like, I look like I could go either way, right? I feel like I could pass as either. I've been here for an hour and you haven't noticed me yet. I'm sorry, dude. Chat's been moving fast. Also, chat, I just noticed something. We're currently streaming in front of 209 of our closest friends and family. We're at 94 likes. We could easily surpass 100 likes easily, especially if everybody double taps. We could easily, I mean, not easily, but we could technically, theoretically get 200 likes right now. So we have over 200 viewers. But, you know, that's... Okay, well, maybe not. We have 100... Shit! Fuck! No! Double tap to smash like right now, or else I will die in the algorithm. No! Semi-passoid? Yeah, you know what? Fair. I'd say I'm a semi-passoid. I'll take that. Also, thank you for 100 likes, everybody. Very much appreciated. Anyways. But yeah, keep double tapping to boost me in the algorithm, of course, if you haven't liked already. Hey, please tell me, have you ever heard of Jesus? Nah, who's this Jesus fellow people keep telling me about, and why does everybody keep telling me to find him? I don't think my hair is, like, that tangled anymore. Prefer being called pretty or handsome? Pretty. Handsome has, like, always been, like, a weird one for me. It's like, I know that, like, objectively it's, like, a compliment or whatever, but, like, even before transitioning, I was like, that just, like, that don't sound right. You know what I mean? You damn pretty. Oh, well, thank you. Anyways. Diaper stream. We're not doing a diaper stream. What is this? The one in chat for cock and ball torture from a Twinkie. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. No, we're not doing it. Oh my god. Why do you guys want a diaper stream so badly? You never consider you quote unquote handsome? Too much cognitive dissonance? Yeah, that would be... Yeah, that doesn't make sense either. Yeah. What? I'm a businessman. Uh-huh. Sure. Sure you are. Anyways. You know you're pretty because of how... Oh, right? You're making the big... Oh, yeah. Dude, they be seething. Scooby-Doo stream, please. Oh, yeah. Dude. Why is Carson schizo posting? What's a diaper stream? Dude, it's some schizo shit my audience has, like, tried convincing me to do. They want me to wear a diaper on stream. That's literally it. That's literally all it is. Because people are deranged and schizophrenic. Did you grow your hair out a good extension? I grew it out. It's like an ongoing joke at this point. Dude, I don't even know how many people... Okay, there's like... I think it's like mostly a joke, but like there's some people where it's like, I don't know if it's a joke or not. I don't know. That's the... We all know you wear diapers off stream. Okay, this is just slander. All right? I'm gonna sue you for defamation. That's right. Anyways. Chill trans girl stream. You'll never understand my tone. You're right. I still have the diaper-proof sit. Yeah, okay. You guys are deranged. Stop, dude. What, dude? Stop being obsessed with. What is with you guys? And oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I'm not one for kink shaming, but as a nurse, diaper fetishism just weirds me out. Okay, well, yeah. I guess to play devil's advocate, like, it would either be like a subcategory of age play or a subcategory of, like a humiliation kink, or both. Right? Then there's also people that are age regressors that are non-sexual. So, I don't know. Look, I will defend positions that are correct, even if they're unpopular. Anyways. Why does everyone ignore me? I'm an attention whore, acknowledge me. But I'm more of an attention whore. Nurse kink over diaper kink. When I'm not regressed, I'm just a crackhead. Type shit, type shit. I admire your moral consistency. Yeah, I have a tendency to be very morally consistent. You won't find many contradictions in my worldview, if any. God also made trans people. You're absolutely valid. Hell yeah. Is that your real hair? You better believe it is. There's a top shortage. There absolutely is. We don't kink shame unless okay, pedophilia is not a kink. That's just you need to stay away from children and enter the wood chipper. Also, okay. Curl your lashes and use mascara. I already be using mascara, just a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. Curl, dude. Those fucking curling devices look scary. Your voice is super fun. Do you mind if I ask when you transitioned? Yeah, so I started HRT like 2 years ago, and I started voice training like a year and a half ago, maybe, or something. I really only focused on it for like a couple months or some shit. But and then I just got used to it and just kept using this voice. So. Bro, I don't know shit about makeup. I only know how to do mascara. Okay, I don't know anything else. Alright? I'm fucking new to this. Anyways. When did you decide to become the object of your desire? Well, I didn't. I don't, like, two bottoms don't make a top, okay? I don't want... Oh, wait. No, I did not just out myself. Okay, we're gonna move on! Different topic. New subject. Alright. I totally didn't just admit to being a bottom, alright? I would never. Alright? But hypothetically, if I was one, then I would want a top. A big, strong, dominant woman. Which I have no desire of being. See, there's a top... Shut up, okay? Yes, there is. Alright? Fuck all the trolls, you're amazing. Well, thank you. Bottom people are cool. Why, yeah. Dommy mom. Dude, who doesn't, okay, who doesn't love dominant women, okay? Alright, if you're not into goth mommy dommies, then, like, you're either not into women, or you're just, your mind is broken, alright? Your brain broken. Alright, anyways. Ain't no top shortage if I'm around. Dude, we need more dominant women, alright? There's definitely a top shortage in the lesbian community. Like, holy shit. I'm gay, but I love dominant women. But not in a sexual way. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Yo, thank you, Dare Dragon Warrior for the 2 saying Jesus was a bottom. He absolutely fucking was. I agree wholeheartedly. This is a fucking banger comment. Dude, I love this, actually. It's true. Yo, thank you, Slime81 for the 2 saying Turkey Tom diaper squish doc coverage. Say sorry to Destiny. Yes! We've got the schizophrenic messages back. Let's fucking go! Yeah! Anyways, guys. I want to clap your cheeks while riding out to... Okay, alright. We're, That's a great message. Great stuff. Thoughts on Elon's trans daughter? Yeah, she's pretty based. She's pretty cool. Elon sucks and is cringe. I know. Such hot takes in the Big 25. Before you know it, I'm going to be saying that Hitler was bad. Oh my god. Whoa, such a controversial take. Ah! Elon sucks dicks. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Carson, what the fuck are you saying?
Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious.
Yes, hot take. Hitler is bad and stuff. You know? The fuck off, fly. Where the is that the same one? Yeah, it is. Bro, I don't have the reflexes. Where the fuck did it go? Okay, well. Off, I don't even have ball. You know what? Fair enough. People love my ball chest. Ah, so real. Anyways. Heyo, how you doing today? I'm doing alright. How are you, Scotty boy? Hope you're doing well. Keep up the good work. Love seeing you across my feed. Out and proud transgender boomer. Hell yeah. Dude, we love our transgender boomers here. Let's fucking go. yeah, feel free to stick around. I saw a documentary about this Hitler guy. Someone should stop him. Yes! Someone should stop him right now! He is killing the Jews! The Jews are going to die! Somebody stop this Adolf Hitler man! He have very silly mustache! I have all types of sports balls for you. Okay, alright, that's great. Glad to see we're having very intellectual conversations in the free marketplace of ideas, you know? He was just Oramaxing? Why, yeah. Yes, very, very silly mustache indeed. Anyways. Dude, what in chat to put their balls in my mouth is crazy. That's some crazy shit. Malfoy crashed out. Yeah. You think 6 million Jews died under Hitler? Yeah, in the Holocaust, yeah. Dude, I'm not... What do you think I am? Do you think I'm gonna do the fucking Nick Fuentes meme and be like, if Cookie Monster had 7 ovens with 10 sheets of cookies I'm not... No. Alright? You've got the wrong type of political extremism, okay? I'm far left, not far right. Holy fuck-a-moly, god damn! Thank you so much, Post Malone style, actual fucking goat, for the $150! What the fuck? Saying you know who this is and you know what I want. Welcome back to streaming. Let's tighten that collar and chat after stream. I want to help you with the top shortage. Hey, yo. Yo, I gotta switch out color, because this one's on the tightest setting, and it's not tight, so I have to do this other one that goes tighter. Okay? So, normally, I would have it on, I think it would be this? Yeah, so then it would be, this is definitely tighter than what I was just wearing. Okay. Alright, yeah, this is significantly tighter. Ah. Teehee. I meant choker. I meant choker. Babyos. I'm not a baby. I'm a big girl. Okay? Wow, you're so pretty. I wish I looked like you. Thank you, Violet. But you're probably prettier than you give yourself credit for. I'm just saying. I don't know. I haven't seen what you look like, to be fair. But a lot of trans people, for whatever reason, discredit themselves for no fucking reason. Nuh-uh. Yeah-huh. What is this fucking bullshit nuh-uh response? Anyways. Who is your breastie in this chat? Breastie. Hey, yo. That's some wild shit. That's some crazy shit. Anyways. Yeah, like bestie with breasts. You bestie with breasticles? Are you a socialist by chance? I'm like a market socialist. Like a syndicalist, you could say. Yeah, that's sort of where I lean. It's like, it's basically the best of both worlds. You get the productivity of a market economy, and also workers don't get fucked over as much. And consumers also don't get fucked over as much. Because there's like an actual set of checks and balances that hold corporations accountable. Such as, I don't know, corporations being run by worker cooperatives, for example. You know, hypothetically. You know, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Don't fall for socialism, please. What do you mean fall for? I did research on my own. Don't fall for capitalism. Don't fucking fall for, like, any ideology without looking into it. Like, at least do some surface-level research, if nothing else. Worker co-ops and unions are the best IMO? Yeah, absolutely. Do you actually know anything about politics? Yes, I've kept up with politics for quite a while. I haven't been keeping up as much lately, to be fair, but that's just because it's very depressing. Anyways. Let's see. It's like, I'm sorry, but it's a lot easier to fall for blindly following capitalism than blindly following socialism. right? It's socially acceptable and popular to be in favor of capitalism. It's the quote unquote default position, some may argue. You know, because I would agree with that. It is sort of the default position in America, right? Just because something is the default position doesn't make it correct. If somebody is a socialist, you may think that their beliefs are a little bit wacky, but I'll tell you one thing. It also means we're a lot more able to question societal norms than the average person. The average person doesn't question that shit. In order to come to a conclusion, some sort of like super unpopular opinion, and have like a logical justification for it, I mean, that's a lot more than what most people do. Based blonde? Hell yeah. Default position is crazy? I mean, that's what it is. I mean, are you saying it's not? Are you saying that there's no pro-capitalist propaganda in school? Are you like, oh yeah, dude, everyone came to the conclusion that capitalism is superior all on their own, of their own volition? Yeah, dude, that's so true. The world has never had an actual free market. No, and the closest thing that we've had has been, you know, pretty fucking bad, considering the fact that, like, this was before there were any preventative measures to prevent monopolies. Not that monopolies don't exist now. They're just, like, a little bit... They're slightly less blatant, but, you know, they're blatant, okay? But that's besides the point, okay? The real point is that, the freer the market does not translate to the freer the people, okay? If that was the case, then, how free were people when, you had robber barons? Like, Rockefeller, who just fucking owned all the fucking oil and shit. Or Carnegie, you know, owning all the fucking steel. Do you think that was a better society to live in? Yo, thank you MTY5 for the $20, you beautiful fucking bastards, saying, I'm working more, but I'm popping as I can. I almost read that as pooping. Bestios is a default position, just facts. Very true. Very true. Yes, very WWW. Dude. But yeah, can we get some W's in chat for Post Malone Style for the $150 from a few minutes ago? Okay? Some more W's from TY5. And some more W's for Batal Crafter, who donated $60. Communism is the best way to go for real. I don't know if I'd go as far as to say communism. Maybe communism if everything is automated by AI and we have like just fucking machines doing all the important shit that needs to get done. Like if we're at that point, then yes, I'd be in favor of communism. I think that we need an economic system that is specifically catered to the extent to which we are technologically advanced, right? So the more that technology can sustain itself, right, the more towards the communist side of things we can go, right? Like if it's the case that, I don't know, say for instance, everything is done by AI and machine learning and shit like that, whether it be physical or mental labor, right, that people generally don't want to do, right? Then what is the benefit of having that be owned by a wealthy elite at the top that own corporations? Why not have that collectively be owned and benefit everybody, right? That doesn't make any sense, right? If we're at that point, there's no reason, literally none, to have it be owned by corporations, right? Now, in the current state of affairs, I would argue that market socialism would be the best, considering where our technology is at, right? I'd say somewhere around market socialism. It seems to be the case that social democracy works well in a lot of the Nordic countries. But I would take it a step further and say market socialism would be preferable. Because again, I do believe that having a market-based economy does bring in the level of productivity that like a full-on communist, like a full-on communist society, I don't think would. Right? I don't think that there would be nearly as much of an incentive structure, right? That like there needs to be some level of upward mobility, right? In fact, if anything, in a market socialist system right now, if we were to switch to market socialism, there would actually be more upward mobility for the average person, believe it or not. Like a lot more. Because again, there would be more of an equality of opportunities. But that's besides the point. Look, the fact of the matter is, a lot of it has to do with incentive structure. A lot of it has to do with preventing exploitation, right? And sort of finding like where those two things sort of meet based on where technology is at, based on how advanced of a society we are. Not true. Bullshit. Incredible counter-argument, Matthew. Thank you for sharing. The fun fact, the French Revolution happened because the top 10% owned 50% of everything. Currently, the top 1% owns 90%. This is true, by the way. It's about power structures and hierarchies? Absolutely. Absolutely. Adam's apple is screaming behind the choker. But the choker is down here. Adam's apple? Up here, motherfucker. You obviously can't see it if you think it's beneath my choker. Yes, equality of opportunities is way better than concentration of power. I agree. Yeah, it's like, how the fuck would we have a revolution, right? Like, in modern day, like, what do you think is gonna happen? Okay, what does the average leftist look like? Okay, they look like me, okay? All right? What, do you think that, like, I don't know, that's gonna be a fucking group of trannies? Or, oh, yeah, we're gonna fucking revolt against the entire government structure. It's like, yeah, good luck. I don't see that happening. But look, the only way that we could possibly have any amount of potential success is if A, we get fucking normies on our side. All right, we gotta get normies on our side instead of taking weird centrist positions. And B, it has to be widespread enough to the point where people that are in positions of power would want to support our cause, even if it's against their own best interests. Or alternatively, changing the incentive structure, if possible. I don't know. That's easier said than done. Easier said than done. I don't think that a revolution is realistic. Yes. Theater kids, rise up. Let's induce, Les Miserables IRL. Very true. Very true. Guy has aura? I sure do. I type 1 to 100. Stop ignoring me. What are you saying that's so important that I need to read it? Channel activity. Dude, okay, here's the messages that I've been ignoring, apparently. I hate autocorrect. Okay? Hashtag gay. Numbers. Responding to other people. Okay, like, I'm sorry, but, like, I can't respond to everything, okay? And if it's, like, a number, then, like, what the fuck am I meant to say? Anyways. Disappiatment. Okay? I don't know what disappiatment means, but, you know, thank you for sharing your thoughts, I guess. Yeah. Fuck everything except expect male genitalia. That's a sentence. Okay, you're okay, we get it, you like men. Jesus Christ. Dude, stop it. Thoughts on the Mango situation? I don't know who the fuck Mango with a 0 is or what their situation is. Anyways. Authoritarian socialism is not good. Well, yeah, authoritarianism is bad. Yes, libertarian socialism is obviously going to be superior. Otherwise known as anarchy. You know what? Maybe I should just full-on label myself as an anarchist, okay? Go full mask off and declare myself to be anti-bedtime. Try getting normies to understand that shit. Dude, I know, it's so difficult. It's like, I try explaining it in, like, the most basic ways ever, and it's just, like, I don't know. Some people just don't get it. Some people do. Some people sort of get it. They're like, actually, that's not a bad idea. But then they sort of forget about it because it sort of goes against their existing biases that they've been taught by society. But it's like they agree with me while they're talking to me. And then later on, it's like, well, that doesn't fit my existing biases, so I'm just going to ignore that piece of information. You know what I mean? But I basically explain it as being super democracy. Like, I basically ask, okay, you agree that democracy is good. And while it is the case that, you know, in a democracy such as the US, you know, there's a lot of corruption, but it's preferable to the alternative, such as a monarchy. Right? It's good that we're able to vote, right? For the people in positions of power. Yeah, and obviously they agree. It's like, you would extend this to, like, state and local elections, of course, right? Yeah, of course. Okay. What about corporations? I mean, they have a lot of power over us. Don't you think it might be preferable, you know, in the best interest of the workers and consumers? Like, say, I don't know, 70% of the vote comes from the workers, right? And 30% of the vote is from consumers, right? In order to make sure that both of these parties are satisfied, right? Like, it's gonna be the case that, like, yeah, you're gonna be you get to elect your own managers, CEOs, etc. Okay, it's like super democracy. And guess what? That means that you get to not be taken advantage of by large corporations when you work for them. Holy shit, crazy concept, I know. It's literally super. I'm sorry. Do you know what? Fuck it. We need to stop calling it market socialism or fucking heaven forbid syndicalism, okay? All right? Super democracy, all right? All right, we're putting it in simpleton terms, all right? So everybody can understand, all right? All right, no more fucking bullshitting, all right? We're just gonna call it what it is, all right? And what it is super democracy, all right? Anyways. Guy, your hair is so long and pretty. Well, thank you. Yes, big, beautiful, super democracy. No, unironically, and that's how Trump frames things. And guess what? It's rhetorically effective. It works. And he's a fucking idiot. He's like the dumbest president imaginable. Right? But there's something about explaining it in, like, simple terms that sound good. That works. Right? We have to appeal to, like, the average person. Like, if I ask the average person, so what is your number one argument against syndicalism? They're gonna ask me, what the fuck is syndicalism? The market socialism. What does that mean? Right? They're not gonna, like, and even if I explain to them, they're not gonna understand it. If I try to, like, fucking, you know, be a fucking debate pedophile and argue in nothing but propositional logic. So I'm gonna need you to state all of your premises and your conclusion, and then I'm gonna state mine, and you're gonna tell me which of the premises that you disagree with. Like, no, just fucking talk normal. Talk normal. Minimalist ideas over vague implications. Yes, but you have to turn the minimalist ideas into vague implications in terms of how you present them, okay? And then if somebody, but you have to understand what the vague implications entail and be able to explain and defend them, right? This is something that Zoran Mamdani has done really well, right? This is something that he's done really well, right? This is why he's, you know, he's gonna be the fucking mayor of NYC, right? Right? He's gonna be the Grand Poobah, the king of New York City. That's right. But the reason that he's able to do that is able to say things. Or sorry, he has, like, a good understanding of what actual good economic policy looks like, right? He has a very good understanding of this, and he can explain it in detail. But what he starts out by doing, right, rather than starting out with the details, right, he starts out with, like, the large statements, like, we're gonna make busing free, right? We're gonna make the most expensive and the slowest busing into the fastest and cheapest busing, right? We're going to, and it's like, we're gonna, you know, decrease the, Like, I'm sorry, but like, you start out with like very vague notions, right? And then if somebody asks some questions about it, right, thinking that like he won't be able to defend it, or because kind of gotta ask questions if nothing else, right? I mean, who doesn't love asking questions, right? Then he'll be able to give like a super autistic, like hyper analytical explanation, right? So what you then get for the average person that doesn't know that much about specific policies, right, is they'll hear like, okay, this is like the dumbed down, this is what the fuck this means in layman terms, and then when pressed on it, it's like, okay, they sound pretty qualified when they're talking in like hyper autistic political speak, okay? And even when you talk in hyper autistic political speak, right, you want it to be like, you still want to cater to an audience, right? Even if you're, a little bit more focused on being factually correct about stuff, and just saying things that are true, like, you're still gonna want to think about your rhetorical approach, right? You're gonna want them to at least vaguely understand the arguments you're making, right? Because at the end of the day, the goal is to sort of get them to have like a sort of vibe, right? Look, people vote based on vibes, right? If we're trying to get voters, right, you're not gonna convince them on boring fucking. Here is my argument using propositional logic. Here it is written in standard logical format. Which of the following premises do you disagree with? Right? That's not gonna convince a normal person, right? It'll help you win a debate against somebody good, for sure. But that's like only relevant in like those sorts of circles that, like, I don't know, understand how that shit works. Anyways. Let's see here. Who let her off the leash? Yeah, that's a crazy comment. You seem to have a good instinct for politics. Yes and no. Look, in terms of politics and that shit, I have a few qualities that would carry me pretty fucking far, but other qualities that would hold me way the fuck back. I don't think I would make it as a politician. I'm gonna be totally honest. Yeah, President Femyoz. Look, I don't see myself becoming the president, okay? I was gonna say, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, I'm not more controversial than Trump. I mean, dude's literally like a pedophile. But I mean, I guess me making edgy jokes in the past, well, it would be used against me, but like, I don't know. Fuck, I still make edgy jokes. Anyways, you're very humble, which is admirable. I don't even think it's being humble. I think it's being realistic. Like, I don't think that most people would be able to make it as a politician, right? I don't think I'm some magical exception, right? Like, I do think that I have, like, okay, in terms of what I have, like, a good intuition for, it's gonna be, understanding how to be rhetorically effective, right? I guess, like, sort of, like, presenting information in a way that's sort of convincing to people. I'm not gonna downplay that. Like, I'm generally quite talented at that, right? Like, naturally, I'm pretty decent at debate, right? I haven't had that much experience, and I'm pretty good. I would also say that, like, I don't know, in terms of understanding general strategy, I'm pretty good at that. What I'm bad at is I'm not very good at lying and keeping a straight face. So, like, here's the thing. In order to be a successful politician, you gotta bullshit your way around. You gotta do a lot of bullshitting to be even moderately successful. Either that or you gotta get real fucking lucky, right? And that's not to say that being fake is a necessary prerequisite, but you gotta do a little bit of bullshit, right? And towing the line is not something I'm good at, right? I will just flat out state all of my most unpopular, controversial opinions, okay? And like, I don't give a shit, all right? But, like, here's the thing, okay? That shit can be used against me, right? The problem that I have is that I'm not a populist. I have some the tendencies rhetorically towards that, but in terms of, you know, my positions, no, I have some pretty unpopular takes in many cases. And it's like, I don't know. It'd be easy to just be like, oh, well, look at these extreme positions that this person holds and express publicly on YouTube. And then it's like they don't provide the context. In delegated democracy, which is what we should have in this country, everybody gets the chance to lead forth the ideas people have. Yeah. Anyways. Where did North Korea, Venezuela, the Soviet Union, Nazis, Cuba, etc. go wrong with socialism? The fact that they never implemented it. But anything that's state-owned is not socialist or communist, right? In order to be socialist or communist, that implies collective ownership, not government ownership. Government ownership means that it's a centralized power owning shit. It's the same problem as capitalism. State capitalism is not socialism. It's literally just capitalism, but monopolized. It's just largest corporation combines with government. Right? In fact, if you were to remove the government entirely and have like some fucking shitty ANCAP society that like retarded internet spurgs would advocate for, what you would notice is that the most powerful corporations would sort of merge together and become the state. Like, I don't think people would realize that like a power vacuum doesn't just fucking, you know, just continue to exist, you know? Oh, everything's all hunky-dory. You know, we got a power vacuum, but it's all okay. Like, no. The people that have the most access to power are going to be the ones that fill that vacuum, and that's going to be people that are in charge of large corporations. That's how that works. People with a lot of money are going to be the ones with the power. Right? It's going to be a completely oligarchical and arguably very authoritarian society, right? Why are you so fucking based? You clearly have a good understanding of political theory. Well, I watched Vosh for a year. I'm just kidding. I've done a little bit more research than that. I hate to admit that I started out by watching Vosh. But then I actually like did my own, because when I started watching Vosh, I was like, no, this socialism thing is bullshit. Then I heard some of the arguments, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna look into it. I did a little bit of research. Looked into different arguments on both sides, and it's like, you know, I'm not opposed to this. And it sort of went from there. I started by watching Hassan. Yeah, I don't really, I don't have anything against Hassan, but I don't really like him either. I'm kind of iffy on him. Vosh, well, you see, my dude. Yo, thank you, Merles, for the 111 saying, ha ha ha, as a fellow autistic, I am terrible at quote-unquote lying, except for when I am getting paid to quote-unquote act/perform on stage. My brain feels allergic to unconsensually manipulating people. Yes, except for a few. Okay, there's one exception I have, which is to get out of trouble with authority. I have no moral qualms with lying to authority. Like, absolutely none. I don't feel any remorse. Like, if it's, like, for instance, if I was, you know, gonna get in trouble at school for some dumb shit, right? Like, you, obviously, like, the intelligent thing to do is fucking lie, okay? So that you don't get in trouble. Like, no shit. Like, who the fuck didn't do that, okay? And not only is it descriptively something that we all did, let's be real, but I'd say, in a moral sense, you know, prescriptively, we ought to do that, okay? You know, for, like, who the fuck was gonna benefit from, like, I don't know, like, me going to detention? Fucking nobody. Nobody benefited from that, okay? So you know, eventually I figured out I didn't even have to lie. I could just, like, not show up to detentions. But yeah, I don't know if, I don't know if I'm kind of out of practice when it comes to lying, though. I don't know if I'm good anymore. I'm an anarchist, so I'm fundamentally at a disagreement with Marxists like Hassan. Yeah. Hassan is very tanky adjacent, I guess. I don't know. He's overly sympathetic to tanky shit from what I've seen. But again, I haven't seen that much of him, so I don't know. I don't know what his takes on the you know, Israel or Hamas or whatever the fuck are. Because, like, I don't know, people say that he is, like, pro-Hamas, but then other people are like, no, he's just saying this other thing that, like, we all agree with. But it's getting taken out of context, and it's like, dude, I'm not doing research on some fucking shit-ass streamer I don't watch. He's very pro-Palestine. Yeah, which I think is based, right? But the question that people have is, like, is he pro-Hamas? And it's like, I don't know, and I don't fucking care. I don't watch him. All right? Like, I don't know. I think I will say people blow it out of proportion. But I feel like supporting the IDF is magnitudes worse than supporting Hamas. Okay, maybe not magnitudes worse. But, like, in terms of, like worst case scenario, what? Hassan is, like, very sympathetic to Hamas and saying that they're justified in some of the shit that they're doing. Yeah, I might disagree with that. But, I think that trying to justify, I don't know, the IDF doing war crimes and the genocide is, like, for whatever reason, that's more socially acceptable. But, like, also at the same time, it's like, oh, yeah, we're just gonna let that one slide. We're gonna let that one slide, I guess. I think being pro-Hamas has more logic than being pro-Israel. Yeah, you could make a logical look, and I'm not saying that Hamas is justifiable, right? Like, fuck Hamas, obviously. But, like, at least you could make the case that, like, okay, so the reason why somebody that's like a Palestinian might support Hamas, right, is due to the fact that it's either that or, you know, the government that's genociding them, right? This is actually something that I've said. This is an argument that I sort of can get behind, right? I'm not saying that they ought to support Hamas, right? But if I'm a Palestinian, okay, and my government, the IDF, okay, they're fucking genociding me, all right, I don't have access to food or water, okay, and there is one opposition group, only one, okay, and let's say I don't know, picking sides, I'm probably gonna choose the opposition group, no matter how fucking nasty they are, unless they're also doing a fucking genocide, okay? Like, that's the standard we have. So, I'm not saying that Hamas is justified in any way. But look at it this way. A lot of people might view it as siding with the lesser of two evils. And you could make the case that Hamas is the lesser of two evils. Now, they're both very evil. The IDF and Hamas are very evil. But yeah. I'm not an H3 or Hassan fan. I think that they're both fucking insufferable and annoying, and I can't watch either of them. They're so dude, I don't know, they both virtue signal constantly. I can't fucking watch it. All right, we need more fucking, okay, we need Vosh, but, like, if he wasn't into lolicon and bestiality, okay? That's what we need, all right? We need Vosh, but not into lolicon and bestiality, all right? Yeah, Hamas is literally the result of the IDF. Guess why Hamas exists? For anybody that doesn't know, all right, I'll let you in on a little secret. It's because all the other opposition groups were fucking taken out of existence, let's just say, by the IDF. They literally went out of their way to make sure that Hamas was their only opposition group in order to justify violence against civilians. That's literally why. Please be the new Daily Wire's Snow White. What the fuck does that even mean? Anyways. Anyone supporting Hamas just lost their head? Yeah, so is anyone supporting the IDF. The logical conclusion is to support the liberation of Palestine, obviously. But yeah. I would argue that in terms of, like, I don't know, net harm, the IDF has done more. Now, part of it is, now, do I think that if Hamas had as much power and as many resources as the IDF that they'd be any better? Fuck no. They'd be just as bad. They would absolutely be just as bad, right? They'd kill just as many people. They'd absolutely do a genocide. There's no, I refuse to believe that they wouldn't, okay? That being said, the IDF has more power and resources than Hamas. They have done more harm, right? Now, a lot of people might view Hamas as like a tool to use, right? Now, I think that's, I don't know if I would agree with that. I think that people should just make their own groups. And, I don't know, fight back based on, I don't know, more, strategic, less violent means. That would be my preference. Now, some violence is going to be inevitable. But, yeah, I would say that, Hamas is not the way to go. Daily Wire is making a Snow White. That sounds horrendous. Terrifying. God-awful, even. Anyways. Daily Wire lost the Jewish princess and literally replaced her with a Snow White everyone seems to dislike. Damn. That's wild. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, Arab nations are still notoriously known for being authoritarian Islamic-controlled states. Doesn't mean that Israel isn't, because it is as well. Israel just so happens to have US backing. Yeah, exactly. Like, they're all shitholes. Like, I'm sorry. Like, all of them are shitholes that are authoritarian, that fucking murder innocent civilians. Like, they all do this. Okay? The Israel has been especially bad, though. But yeah, they're all authoritarian shitholes. I absolutely agree. It's like, I don't know, like, I'm not afraid to, like, call it for what it is, right? Like, like, it's obviously the case that, I don't know, Islamic theocratic regimes are fucking shitholes. I'm not afraid to call it that. That's not Islamophobic, that's not racist, that's just factually correct, right? Look, I'm sorry, I don't buy into the fucking tone police, the fucking hyper woke, let's be super sensitive bullshit, alright? Keep that shit on fucking Twitter, alright? In spaces with you know, 14-year-old trans girls named Astrid with the hammer and sickle emoji, and they follow Hassan and are a huge fan of him. I inadvertently called out somebody in my audience. I'm so sorry. Alright, keep that shit on Twitter, though, okay? Look, fact of the matter, authoritarianism bad no matter who does it, okay? Israel's a shithole. All the fucking, like, hyper-religious Middle Eastern countries are shitholes, alright? Russia's a shithole. Fuck, I would say all of the red states in the US are shitholes. Like, have you seen fucking Florida? That you may as well be in Afghanistan. Both fucking shitholes. Both 1 billion degrees. I should mention the US also has a theocratic base as well. Yes, absolutely. The US is not above it. In the form of Christian extremists. Yeah, except that, well, here's the thing. The Christian extremists have power, but they don't have as much power as Islamic extremists do in like, these, like, shithole Middle Eastern countries. I don't know. Look, I don't know. Anything that's I don't know. North Korea is another example of a shithole. Like, I don't know. I don't know. People get mad when you call Middle Eastern countries shitholes, but it's like, dude, I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, because you were gonna go on vacation to fucking Kabul, Afghanistan, right? Yeah, dude, yeah, dude, I'm gonna go to fucking Saudi Arabia. I'm gonna go to fucking Kuwait, bro. Oh, yeah, my favorite place to go. Like, no! Nobody is going, no one is willingly going to fucking Afghanistan to live there, okay? Like, no, it's not happening. It's a shithole. Why? Because of far-right extremism. And I fucking, I'm using this as an opportunity to rant about Twitter lefties. They're so insufferable. It's like they don't realize that they're defending far-right regimes. Authoritarianism is fundamentally far-right. That's what it always leads to. Is far-right shit. Like, all of the fucking Middle Eastern countries, they're all far-right. That's why they suck. I don't know. But it's like, I say that about, like, other countries, and then they agree with me. And it's like, dude, why are you so fucking like, I know that there's, like, racist people that will say that Middle Eastern countries are shitholes, but then they ignore, like, everything else. Like, they'll defend Russia, which is an even bigger shithole. And it's like, okay, so you'll defend Russia because you know, you like that flavor of authoritarianism. All right, you want to suck off the teat of Vladimir Putin. But oh, when it's brown people, it's bad. Like those people. Okay, yeah, Kuwait. Okay, Kuwait is one of the better ones, dude. Okay, maybe I am fucking racist. Oh, their human rights records are bad. Okay, thank fuck. Not thank fuck that they're bad, but thank fuck I didn't get it wrong. Dude, I thought I had made a mistake. I'm like, wait, no, maybe they didn't have human rights violations. I was like reading that and I'm like, wait, I thought that they did. I thought that I knew this. And yet, lefties are constantly lifting up these extreme Muslim cultures. Only the online lefties, okay? Real lefties like me, people that have morally consistent ideological principles that don't contradict themselves, people like me, we don't fucking prop them up, alright? We say, fuck that, Christianity and Islam is retarded, and theocratic regimes suck. That's what people like me say. Yes. Yes, that's true. I forgot, dude. 9/11 is bad. That's true. Well, you know, I mean, to be fair, like, if anybody deserved 9/11, it would have to be America. I'm sorry. Look, okay? The reason that they, like, look, as much as I'm saying that, like, yeah, these countries are shitholes, why do you think they're shitholes? What do you think caused that? It was U.S. intervention. U.S. intervention made them into shitholes. Been to Kuwait for, well, it's nice, its government is oppressive, and you feel very on edge about the government watching you and not a fan. Yeah. Hello, Sophie. Hope you're doing well. So it's like, yes, I will call these countries shitholes, but at the same time, like, I'm also going to acknowledge that, like, yeah, this is a direct and obvious and blatant result of U.S. intervention. Like, if, I don't know, Western countries didn't do a bunch of imperialism and shit, maybe, I don't know, they wouldn't have become the fucking shitholes that we fucking forced them to be, essentially. In my high school, my best friend's Zionist family let me visit Israel with them, and then resented the fuck out of me when my leftist beliefs didn't change. Oh, and to be clear, they were atheist and yet Zionist. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Unfathomably based, subscribed, hell yeah. Look, I have a correct take on everything. It's like actually like a skill set. Dude, maybe I should become like a behind the scenes fucking populist rhetorician. Maybe that's what I should do. Yes, we're finally streaming. Anyways, guys, hope you all enjoyed. I'm just kidding. Anyways, hold on, let me change that to this. Okay. But yeah, I have a tendency to be based and say things that are correct. You know, it's a skill I have. It's something I've built up over time. And, yeah. Anyways. What a man. You should take a bath in sulfuric acid. So true. Very true. Oh. Anyways. Holy shit. These are life skills. The life skills I must develop. What? Populist rhetoric? Ain't no way you're trans, you look cis AF. Well, thank you. Thank you. You better not be hugboxing me when you say that. I always have this sneaking suspicion that people do. And that they can actually clock me from a million miles away. And that the troon detectors go off. Actually, yeah, pretty much. Well, fair enough. I think that populist rhetoric is useful, okay? That's where politics is right now, alright? Instead of constantly gaslighting myself for them? Yeah. Look, okay, instead of masking my autism, I've sort of just learned to, like, be rhetorically effective and logically justify everything that I do. People look at Femi and think, what time is it? I don't know. No clocks anywhere near ya? Not hugboxing, I'm usually honest and forward with people. Shit. Hey, yo. Usually. And not always. What if this is one of those not usually occurrences? I'm just kidding. Ooh, I'm hungry. I need snacky time. Well, dude, that was so cringe. Why did I say it like that? Words are an essential defense mechanism, yet the more I am stressed, the more my neurology bends into selective mutism. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I'm a little bit of a mute, but not usually. I'm usually pretty fucking loud. Alright, give me a sec, chat. I gotta go get some snacks. So I don't starve on stream. I don't want to starve to death. Fuck that shit. Meow, 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 meow. Okay. And then we'll probably restart stream at some point after, question mark? I'm gonna alternate between different snacks because I can and I want to. I'm 100% a partial selective mute. Outside my mom, I rarely speak out loud. So first I'm gonna start by eating the Munchies cheese fix. That's right. Dude, am I doing a food review? Dude, I can't. No, I don't want to do a food review. Then that's like what every lol cow does, and I don't want to be a lol cow. You know, I don't know. Maybe we're already there and we don't realize it. Who knows? I'm just kidding. I don't think I'm interesting enough for that. I haven't done anything particularly worth noting for the most part. Lol goat instead. Oh, I am. What on Green Earth is a lol cow? Basically, basically an internet figure that's like universally disliked and made fun of, and like basically milked for lols, to put it bluntly. So people like Chris Chan, for example. Chris Chan's like the most famous example. some of the early shit is funny, but like when people get really like when a lol cow gets big and people get really invested in that shit, it becomes fucking cancer. Or poly people. Yeah, she could have become a lol cow. I can't believe you remember that bitch. Oh my god. She was insufferable. Yeah, she could have become a lol cow, but she was like too much of a glup shitto. Oh. Well, I think she was also like a Hassan waiting room. Like, isn't she like a Hassan moderator? I don't know. I love that Tumblr speak is universal now. Oh yeah. First found your content through trying to understand her. Yeah, I remember I took like the most reasonable, good faith approach too. And like she was like so fucking bad faith with me. It was actually hilarious. Hi, Randy. Yes, food review, but it's got to be on brand. Unregistered Hypercam 2 logo in the corner. 140p, 20 FPS video quality. Audio that keeps peaking. Stretch video perfection. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Who's worse in your opinion? Hassan or Asmongold? Oh, Asmongold. Absolutely Asmongold. Asmongold is, like, genuinely revolting. Like, at least with Hassan, like, I don't know. I don't usually like men, but I'd probably let him fuck me for a night. You know? I'd totally be... Oh my god. Did I just spit? Oh my god. I gotta be careful. Sorry, I'm fucking tired. Nah, dude, okay. I don't really like men. Like, Hassan isn't, like, so attractive where it's, like, I want him to, like, rail me a lot. But it's, like, I don't know, if we were in, like, if we were, like, in a hotel room together, like, I'd let him rail me. You know what I mean? Bro, I would actually jump off a cliff before being in a hotel with Asmongold. Yeah, No, Asmon is actually disgusting. Yeah. I hear Asmongold has great hygiene, true. No, don't ban Clover. They're being funny. Asmold, yeah. He appeared in my recommended because of the Epstein Files video, and I thought to myself, how could he possibly defend Trump at this point? Wait, was he defending Trump over the Epstein Files? Nah. Oh god, the sun rat alarm clock. Dude, I'm fucking eating, bro. Please, no. God. His room is goated. True. Dude, I love his booger wall. Chat, don't you love Asmongold's booger wall? Yeah, he's a Trumper now. He just sits in his room all day, glazing Trump. At least that's like a big part of what he does. Technically, he's the biggest political live streamer on Twitch, which is really pathetic. You have a regular stream schedule / routine? Nah. Usually I start streams way later than this. And I caught you alive in over a year. Yeah, don't rely on the algorithm to do shit for you. The algorithm doesn't like me. Oh, sometimes it does. I prefer glazing femboys type shit. Okay. And basically the same thing, but spicy. Alright. Dude, we got the fucking Munchies Flaming Hot Snack Mix. The boy tops are pretty hot. True! I liked you because you appeared on my shorts while I was scrolling. Good shit. Type shit. Yeah, sometimes it likes me, sometimes it doesn't like me. It's really weird. What is more Chad and alpha pilled? Power bottoms or submissive tops? Probably power bottoms. Right? Because they're still taking control. Whereas a submissive top would just be like, I don't know, the forced to like wear a cage and strap on and top somebody that way. Which I mean, anyways. Jordan Peterson thinks hierarchy is natural in human society, so basically he's a bootlicker. Absolutely. Fairy keeper cages have a specific hardware for that. Damn, you know the brand name and everything? That's wild. Anyone under 5'7" is a human-sized flush. Shut the fuck up. I am not. Okay. I'm 5'6", which makes me like almost 5'7" anyway. So, yeah. Ha. 5'5", you're short. What do you mean, aw? Don't awe me. Or are you awing just some dude, in which case I agree. But like, I'm a big strong top I'll have you find. He is not gonna make me shorter than you. Alright. I'll be like in the upper 5'5s at most, in which case you can just round up, okay? Over here, 5'8", feeling like a bottom. Dude, 5'8" is tall. At least compared to me. Would literally tower over most of you bottoms. I'm not a bottom. Shut up. Alright. Oh, wait, we hit the dono goal. I guess. Oh, fuck. Okay, never mind. I guess I am one. Oh shit. Well, chat. It's believe Femi to be 5'2". I don't think that's how height works. Chat, do you guys like my thingies? Okay, I'm gonna go fucking. That's disgusting. I'm washing. I'm washing those. I get all the fucking shit particles off. Okay, I am back, bitches. I just realized I forgot to turn back on the motion tracking thingy-majigger. Oopsie. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, I just realized. I haven't invited people to the Discord server in a while. I hope it's not... I hope it's not dying. I've been gone for like a week. Al's trans AF. I've seen you around. I think, Panda, you're chill. Merle's, you're chill. And JSB. Feel free to add me on Discord. My Discord is Femyoz, Femyoz. Same as my YouTube. And then I'll add you back, and then I'll send you an invite. It's an invite-only server. Clover, you're a schizo, but, Clover, how old are you? I feel like you might... I can't tell. Because, like, if you're younger, I don't want to invite you. I don't know. It's not like an 18+ server, but, like... I mean, we have, like, an 18+ verification for, like a restricted section, but... I guess I should get Discord? You seem dope, though? Hell yeah. Oh, you're already in the Discord. Fuck. I'm, like... I'm smart. But yeah. Buddy, you're very short? No. Can I join? You've been in this shit for like a year. What the fuck you mean, can I join? Also, I am not short, okay? Alright, Ashy NB. I'm like super duper tall. Do you game? Yeah, some people might call me a gamer. Y'all want to see my latest and greatest PvP montage? Question mark. Oh wait, how many of y'all have seen a preview of my my next montage for Minecraft PvP? Sure, Femi's so tall. Yeah, I am. Because if y'all have already seen it, then like I don't wanna... I haven't. Okay, who's seen it and who hasn't seen it? I'm only gonna show it if me know have seen. It's not Bed Wars, it's Pop PvP. But yeah, Bed Wars can be fun too. I don't know, dude, I don't know any of the... I'm not good enough at Bed Wars to like know, because I guess not, it's not even a matter of whether or not I'm good enough. It's more like I don't know like which players are known and which ones I should clip. So like I don't know, I'm kind of like I don't know, I don't bother like I feel like it's just like always random. So I don't know how to like get into like a sphere of just like playing against known players there without it requiring effort and time. All right. Dude, chat, do you wanna see a preview of my next second channel video? It's called Terrorizing Pot Lounge, which is the server I'm playing on. Play for fun and clip it if you do good. I mean, that's kind of what I do already. But yeah. So yeah, that's what I have so far. Also, this is the song. Hold on. Here it is. Meow. Meow. Is that a little darky? No. Forgot how much Femi loves drill music. I don't know if I'd call this drill. Like slightly adjacent to it, maybe. But I wouldn't call it drill. Drill is something more specific. I saw Anthem and thought it was Blink-182. No. Okay. I just sent you a Discord friend request from Live. Alright, bet. I'll add you back. Okay, how was it? Fire gameplay? Let's fucking go! Dude, I'm glad you like it. I'm known for being pretty damn good. No, I don't play COD. Dude, I don't really play any first-person shooters. Dude, I didn't even know how... Dude, I got into Minecraft PvP accidentally. I got into it because I was just, like, playing some random-ass fucking Minecraft Pocket Edition servers on my iPad. And then I, like, got addicted to PvP for a while. And then I became... I like, slowly got, like, really good at it for mobile. Eventually, they added, like, cross compatibility like between like mobile and Windows 10, and like added like different like input methods as well, so like controller, keyboard and mouse, touch controls, right? I guess it already had touch controls. And I stuck to playing on mobile for a while. I think because for a while I didn't even have a PC. But then for a while, because like I was used to playing on a mobile and hadn't set shit up on my PC. And so, but yeah, I remember, like, if you were a Windows 10 player back then, like, everyone would just, like, hate you. Like, everyone, because it was, like, basically seen as a cheat back then. Like, it was like they were invading our space, right? But slowly over time, you got more and more Windows 10 players. By the way, I, like, when I was on fucking Pocket Edition, I would fucking, like, beat the majority of Windows 10 players. I'm not even joking. Like, I was pretty damn good. But yeah. Fuck, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, right. Eventually I switched to Windows 10, and then, I was actually, like, slightly worse at Windows 10 than mobile for a little bit, but then I got better. And I played that for a while, then I quit for many years. I was pretty damn good, though. But then I came back in 2020 because of the pandemic, and then from 2020 to 2022, I was pretty active. I don't think I quit at any point in that time frame, I don't think, if I'm not mistaken. So I was, like, really good then. That was probably my peak, was 2022, at least comparative to the community. To be fair now, there's, like, weird techniques with, like, pearls and movement. Like, the meta, the PvP meta is very different now, even than it was, like, a few years ago. Like, the play style is not the same, and, like, the server knockback is different. And now I came back kind of recently because I'd quit. I'd played on and off in 2023. I didn't really play it all in 2024. I don't think. And except maybe, yeah, no, I didn't play it all in 2024. No. And I came back a few months ago, kind of, and have been playing on and off since. I've been, like, super active recently, though. So I'm, like, I've gotten good again. Yeah. Minecraft on iPad is insane. It's like people who play Fortnite on iPad. How do you do that? Dude, I could not do that today. I don't know how fucking little old me had that amount of game sense, but, like, everyone thought that I was, like, cheating or Windows 10, and, like, I would prove that I wasn't by, like, being like, no, I'm not. Pay attention to the way I play, right? And the way that the sword swings, and also, you know, the way that like the side hits, the movement, right? It's, like, very obvious. Yeah, that shit was so fun. I don't regret switching to PC though. There's no way in hell. Dude, the best mobile player can't do shit against, like, even a decent Windows 10 player at this point. Like, good fucking luck. Like, you're gonna lose to the majority of people, even if you're good. Actually, no, that's not true. I've encountered a few exceptions where, like, they're better than most Windows 10 players I fight. So maybe those are, like, the modern day versions of past me. But it's like I don't see them as such because, like, I'm, like, also, like, a lot better. So it's like, well, yeah, the people that they would beat are shitters, right? Whereas back then it's like, oh my god, I beat a fucking Windows 10 player, and, like, you know, that Windows 10 player beats other people. And it's like, yeah. I really only play mobile games? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. PC gamers are just built their... Yeah, true. I'm on PC for a reason. Oh, yeah. I don't understand how people enjoy Minecraft combat. I just the progression and exploring. Dude, did you see my video? How would you not enjoy that? Anyways. Meow meow meow. It looks boring to me. Yeah, it's like, okay, here's the thing, alright? On its own, yeah, it's pretty fucking boring. But if you're autistic and ADHD ridden, like me, you might find it's quite satisfying to have as, like, eye candy while you listen to YouTube videos at 2 times speed or faster. Which is what I do. I mean, I already listen to them at 2 times speed or faster anyway, but it's like, dude, it's like the stimulation I get. It's like, ooh, wow. I got the video and the gameplay. Isn't that so fun? And I, like, my brain, like, is like, ooh, Oh, wow. Yeah, I have Minecraft Bedrock combat autism. I was like, dude, that's like the one advantage that I have over other people is I can like not put that much effort into it and just like be better than most people. Because effort doesn't equate to time, right? I can sort of like play it in the background while I listen to YouTube, which I would do anyway, because like I need some downtime for myself. So when I listen to YouTube, because like I don't really watch, it's like I'd rather just like be doing something in the background. So that's sort of what I choose to do. And it's like doing that in the background makes me better at the game anyway. And it's like I don't know. I can't. There are some people that fucking like play for like hours, like without any like audio. Though I don't understand that. Like, dude, at least listen to music or be in a VC with, and like obviously if if be in a VC with friends or some shit. But at least listen to music. If not, like listen to YouTube or like be in a VC with friends. Like, come on. I will never understand people that just like, yeah, I want to play this and have nothing else going on. I just want to do Minecraft PvP. It's like, no, that's just kind of boring. But it also makes me super inconsistent because like sometimes I'm really shit because I'm like not focused on the game at all, and then other times it's like oh my god, I'm fighting like a known player and I want to clip them so that I'm like really good. Who's the best Minecraft player, like in combat terms? What game mode? Really depends on the game mode and also the time period and also the server and also the region. Right. I'd say that like I don't know, like in what would have been like maybe like 2018, this guy called Dreacho would have been the best in Bedrock, no debuff. I don't know, cause like I feel like there's just, like a small group of good players that are like basically at the same level that are at the top. Like they're all basically the same. They all kind of play the same. They all like mastered sort of the same techniques and shit. I don't know. They all fucking side pearl the same. They all do the same shit. Really. I mean, it's not the same. Like they have different stuff, but like I don't know. It's same skill level. I think. Well, there's some that I'm worse against, but it's like it's more of like a play style thing and how that lines up. But then it's like they lose to the person I do better against. So like I don't know. I'm not usually into gay stuff for video games, but you seem chill. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. I don't usually talk about video games. I rarely talk about video games on here. It was brought up, and I'm like, you know what? Sure, I'll yap about it for a little bit. Normally I do more like, I guess, entertainment-based stuff. I don't know how to explain it other than that. Oh yeah, we didn't know fucking shit, Sherlock. Yeah, what? The point is to fucking entertain people as a content creator? Holy shit. Minecraft PvP is super complex from what I hear. Doesn't feel complex to me. It's like, well, are we talking about like Java post combat update PvP, or are we talking like pre 1.9 combat update PvP / Bedrock? Because those are very different. Also, I'm gonna be real. Like Java post 1.9 is just like, I'm gonna be real. It's. I don't think it would take that long for me to get good at. I joined a server. I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was through. Yeah, I don't know. I think Java actually worked for me at the time. Dude, it won't fucking launch for me anymore. But it was at the time. And I was like on this fucking PvP server on latest. Either that or it was like cross-compatible through Bedrock. I think it was cross-compatible through Bedrock, right? But it was a server that had an attack cooldown. And I specifically remember I was like shitting on most of the people there with a combat system that I never used. Mainly because I'm already good at timing hits, because like that's like already a PvP strat. So it was like it wasn't, but it was just like a more slow, boring version. It's fucking ass. I'm sorry. Very into games and gays. Yo, Panda. Add me on Discord if you have one, okay? Dude, you seem chill. Dude, you support gay gaming? Like, dude, it doesn't work if you don't spell it. Bro, add my Discord. Femyoz, Femyoz. Yeah. My boyfriend's gay in games? Dude, fucking based. Wanna yap about music at all? No, I don't know shit about music. All I do is like I'll open YouTube music and listen to some random shit at this point. Just seems more fun. I don't find spam clicking fun. Spam clicking is fun because it's like a background mechanic. Right? It's like something you do in the background while you're more focused on like the movement and aim. But like aiming while clicking like that is more difficult. It makes it like harder. Or you could just auto click. Bedrock PvP is low-key underrated. True. Dude, everyone on Bedrock autos though. It's so annoying. Like in the video I showed, like you're literally allowed to auto on that server. So I said, fuck it. I'm like everybody else is autoing. So like I didn't, I mean, I had the choice not to, but I came back and I was washed. So I'm like, okay. It's like you're way less washed if you are autoing. I mean, yeah, but it's still super fun. Yeah, I prefer it over Java. Even Java 1.7, I prefer it over. Like, if I were to, like, choose PvP style / mechanic, I would choose Bedrock. Then I would choose Java 1.7, then Java 1.8. Then, obviously, the last option would be, like, 1.9 Java and anything past that. Make scroll wheel left mouse button equals win. Yeah, I did that before. And so that I was drag clicking. I wasn't. I was, yeah, no. um oh, I wonder how many people do that. Because I remember telling someone that if they have buttons on the side of their mouse that they can just do that. And just say that they're drag clicking. Dude, I literally like taught somebody how to fucking, I probably taught somebody how to cheat that day. I shouldn't have done that. I was like some fucking child though. I was some little ass kid. Alright. I wouldn't do that today unless I wanted them to like, I don't know, like keep up with me in a fight or something. In which case, yeah, fucking like use cheats against me so I can get better. You know. That's where my favorite thing about music is you don't need to know anything about it to have good taste and make good use of it. No, literally, it's like, dude, once you like hyper analyze music, it's like, it's just, I don't know, it becomes boring. And it's just like, it's not the same. Like, if you hear a song too many times, like, it stops, like, it doesn't hit the same. You know what I mean? It doesn't hit the same. Like, I don't know. TBH though, I like FPS movement games, so Minecraft combat isn't really my thing anyway. I just think Java's timing hits seems more fun personally. Yeah, I don't know. Always ignores me. Ah, yeah, Billy May sing. My boyfriend is very straight. Of course, of course. Also, yeah, Java's called Java because of the programming language. Dude, if they wanted to be consistent, they should have programmed the Bedrock using the Bedrock to code it. That's right. Or they could have named it Minecraft C++ edition, but that doesn't roll off the tongue now, does it? The big PDD isn't going to be locked away forever. Yeah, we've been new. Yay, Fempai has noticed me. Let's fucking go. Java's a shit programming language? Probably true. I don't know. I don't know anything about coding. Not gonna lie. Anyways, yeah, for anyone that's made it this far, feel free to add me on Discord. My Discord is Femyoz, Femyoz. I'll add you back after stream. And, yeah, I'll, like, see y'all in the next one. Yeah, I'm really tired. Bye, love y'all. I might stream later. I just need a little bit of a break, at least, if nothing else. I play on Minecraft Redstone Edition, the part of the game that runs on Redstone computers within Minecraft itself. Ta-ta for now. Great job. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Love y'all. Bye-bye.